Okay, tonight, probably not the result you wanted tonight there, Matt. Thoughts on the performance?
Yeah, disappointing. Yeah, we were probably 65–70% of our playing staff, but no excuses, and just the way we played, really. I didn't think we played to our total potential. It's very early. It'd be nice to nick one at the end there, the goal line one, but I think at the end of the day, they deserved the 2-1. Yeah, it's difficult. We knew it was going to be tough going into the game with injuries. George Barbarouses was out, and our entire back four was missing, so we knew it was going to be tough. So, but the boys that were there didn't really perform to their full potential that they had, and I thought that strikers played well. I thought defensively, out of position, they were very well organised, and we felt it was quite hard to break down. We had a little bit of momentum for about 20 minutes there, but couldn't capitalise on it, and they probably could have had another breakaway goal, to be fair.
You were saying during the week that you weren't going to put too much stock in the result in the first round. The guys really pushed for that equaliser at the end. Is that a really good sign, something you'll take as a positive?
It's something we've always tried to work on. We try and be big in the last 10 minutes of games, but I think we didn't perform in 70 minutes of the game, so that was a disappointing thing for me. Yeah, I mean, even a lot of the more mature and more senior players didn't quite perform to their full potential today, and yeah, no excuses for the missing players, but the players that were there didn't quite perform to their full abilities, and we didn't quite click as well as we had done in pre-season and prior.
There was a few remonstrations by the players when the penalty was given. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Unfortunately, I couldn't see it from where I was sitting. These things happen. I didn't really see it from where I was sitting, so I can't comment, unfortunately.
Yep. And the goal, that was an absolutely scintillating strike. Is that something we can expect to see a bit of throughout the season?
Yeah, Jason's a very good young footballer. He's very talented. He's probably one of the quiet people that most people don't know about, but he's been sensational for us last year, and he's got quick feet and always scores those sorts of goals. It's pretty typical of what he does, actually, yes.
Yep. And Graham, the supporters came out from Redlands today with their banners and a few bits of drumming. Does that sort of thing really spur you on out there?
Oh, yeah, it's great. It's fantastic. I wish we had more, to be honest. It's great. You see them, and there was one time, I think, when we were 2-0 down, and I was jogging back for a corner, and you see them there, buzzing. It does, it lifts you. It does, it's great.
Yep, and your thoughts out there today? How would you judge your own performance?
I wasn't in the game as much as what I'd like to have been. On the ball, I've done okay. But yeah, just as a team, it's not about any individual, but as a team, just on what Matt says, we never played to what we could have, which is a disappointing thing. But we'll take positives from it. It was 2-1, coming here and losing 2-1, and you don't want to lose, but not playing too well and losing 2-1 isn't too bad, So next time we play them, or next week, we'll just keep improving every week, and we'll be there and thereabouts at the end of the season.
Did you feel the energy lift out on the pitch naturally with your boys, or was it like a word from the bench, or did you need a word from the bench to spur you on, or did you feel just the boys lift naturally towards the end there?
Well, you do. You didn't. Once the nerves, I think a few boys were nervous, a little bit nervous. Once that, when you go 1-0 down, nerves go, or 2-0 down especially, the nerves go, because then you just go, well, let's just play, and it becomes easy. And in spells and in patches we played the way we can play, but it wasn't enough.
And Matt, just for the season, have you set any expectations early or overall?
I think as a group, obviously, the players are a minimum. We like to hope that we can get into the top 3, top 2. But on that performance today, as Graham's sort of gone to, really, I think, and alluded to, it's very early, and we know that. And it's a different league for us, and we've picked up a few new players, so there's still time for us to gel. But ultimately, we must be in the playoffs, and we'd like to be in the top 2 or 3. And I think if when we get our team back together again and we start to perform to our full potential, I think that's within us as a group.
When do you expect to have a lot of these players back?
George, probably about 2 weeks. The captain, about 3. They're quite close. I could have possibly missed a couple of them, but it's a long season, and there's no point in doing those sorts of things.
So good timing with the Easter break, only in the 4th week of the season for you.
Around, I think we'd probably be full strength then. But hey, I think we had a strong enough squad out there to perform better. I think the result is one of those things. The performance was slightly disappointing from my point of view, from my team today.
Okay.
Well, yeah, a couple of questions. When the team went in at half-time 1-0 down, they played quite well, I thought. What was your message at half-time?
I think it was, I agree, especially in the chances that we had. thought we created a few chances, and I thought we had some opportunities. I thought we were more how we were allowing Brisbane strikers to play, and how we weren't stopping them was more of a concern to us. And the way that we were giving the ball away, we thought we turned over quite a lot. And they were the two things that we wanted to come out and change, and obviously perform better do things better into the second half. I thought we did that in patches, but we still did that. So we tried to make a shape and a tactical change to really take momentum back, which worked for a little while, but then the penalties obviously took us back a bit. And then, as Graham said, with 10 minutes to go, I thought we had a real go at them, and trying to do what we've done in the past, which is score a lot of goals late on. It just wasn't to be today.
I think there was a key period at the start of the second half where you probably needed to be asserting yourselves, and that didn't seem to happen. In fact, the strikers could have run away with it. Yeah. Was that disappointing?
Yes and no. Sometimes half-time helps you, sometimes it hurts you. And I thought the messages that we all said at half-time were good, but I felt that, as you say, for the first 10-15 minutes we didn't implement those changes that we wanted to do. And I agree with what you said.
Graham, just going back to the penalty, maybe there was a suspicion of offside. Was that what the players were upset about? Yeah,
that's what I was upset about most. It was definitely a foul, because the young boy, Adam, I think it was, did clip his legs, but he came from his left side. So I don't know if he was off the pitch and came back on, because I was a little bit far away, but it looked to me that he came from an offside position, but I couldn't see for sure. So. But that's what the boys around that area were upset about. Yeah.